St. Louis comes into this one having won the last 3 in this ongoing series. Broberg's last meeting against them saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Lafferty's physicality and defensive awareness were difference makers the last game. All eyes on the Midwest tonight as the Blues welcome the Hawks next here on EA Sports. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Blues win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. Quick pass to Teravainen. What a steal in his own end. The Blues are on the attack. Here's a chance. Put it on the post.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Shakes off the coverage. Let's move to the middle. Off the pipe. The Blues gain control of the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Oh, look at this. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Works it. Cross to Parayko. Here's a chance. Scooped up along the wall by Shen. Holloway's going to play it near the point. Shot! That goes off the blocker. What a save by Soderblom!
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Moves the puck. The Blackhawks gain possession. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes it to the net. Denies him. Back to the blue line. Oh, and another big stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Hey, get that personalized jersey. Check out the team store just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. St. Louis has it in their own end. Handles the puck. Runs them hard into the wall.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Chicago's playing it from the side. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bennington. Here's a short pass to Bastian. And now he angles it across to Ruda. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Moore. Dumps it in. Puck picked up by Donato. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net. Binnington's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving. Taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Sends it over to Sundqvist. Gets the puck in deep. Finds some space in the corner. St. Louis slides the puck behind the net. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. Shot! Turns it away.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. The Blues win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Nice feed from the right wing. The Blackhawks have the puck in the corner. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Buchnevich. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Slides the puck over to Doc. Here they come on the attack. Solid hit on the play. Turns that one away. Passes over to Kyrou. Loses his balance on the play. And that play's broken up. Along the half wall with the puck. And he takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Thomas. Oh, stick save and a beaut. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Nazar's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Slides the puck over. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Quick feed to Bedard. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Dishes it off. And that caroms right off the mask.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And in this one, man, he takes it and it gets stuffed. It's right off his melon.
And now it's over to Shen. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Grabbed along the boards by Teravainen. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Moves it over to Bastian. Kuzie's got the puck in his own zone. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Slides the puck across to Bastian. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Puck scooped up by Donato. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Looking at the zone. And that's intercepted by Burakovsky.
James, he wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. And that's picked up by Joseph. All alone! Oh, fantastic save there!
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. Ducks won the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Joseph. Throws it in. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Ducks got it in the defensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Passes on over to Neighbors. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. They've got numbers here. Shot! Oh, a little wax on, wax off. What a blocker stop by Soderblom. St. Louis looks to attack. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sends it quickly to Toninato. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moves it to Buchnevich. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Puck grab by Korchinski. Long pass into the neutral zone. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Taken along the wall by Niemela. Across the line along the left wall. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Taken by Bjugstad. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. Takes the cross-ice pass. Slides the pass over to Toninato. From the point, and he stands tall in goal. A chance. Oh, and another save. Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. And now it's grabbed by Niemela. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Bjugstad. And he comes up with it. Oh, he got howled by Soderblom.
Soderblom's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Blues win the faceoff. Travers save, didn't get all of it, but still enough. Delayed penalty looming. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Quick pass to Burakovsky. Shuts him down.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Knocked away. Passes it over. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Bertuzzi's got the puck now in his own end. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. Sends it ahead to Sundqvist. Puck picked up by Kyrou. Feeds it over. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Stoppage in play. Offside the call. Bastion's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blackhawks win the draw. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a short pass to Bedard. Moves the puck along the half wall. Absolutely levels them. Here's a... He scores! What a goal!
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it. After that power play goal, the coach is pleased with the unit because he knows and recognizes the importance of specialty teams. It's a reason why they spend so much time on them in practice.
The Blackhawks strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So that's a nice way to start the game.
St. Louis plays it along the wing. Fires it on net. And there's a save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Past the midway mark of the frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Blackhawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Doan's got it in the corner. Whistle. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Donato's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. And they take possession here in the offensive zone.
Bait the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Moves it around along the half wall. That's not going to fool him. The Blackhawks have it now. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Great defensive effort with the stick. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift. They can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Kaiser. Feeds it on over to Teravainen. On the attack along the boards. And that's just out of reach. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Chicago's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Folk. Slides it across. Feed to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Kyrou. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Kyrou's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and he lost possession.
Burakovsky's got it in the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Tucker. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lafferty. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Crevier's stick handling in his own zone. Burakovsky's got it through center. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Oh, and he whiffs on it. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Gets in front of it. Picked up along the boards by Joseph. And some good footwork to kick it away. Fires it. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Gaining momentum along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. Chicago's got it from behind the net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
And now he moves it to Neighbors. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. And that's deflected. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes the feed. The Blackhawks gain possession. Cuts to the front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves it over to Tucker. Looking to set up offensively. They dump it in, and the D's going to change it up here. Moves it quickly over to Kaiser. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot just wide. Slides it across to Bjugstad. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Angles it over to Kaiser. Uses the force on that hit. Puck scooped up by Torchenko. Dumps it in. Grabbed along the boards by Bjugstad. Takes the bank pass feed. Sent into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Nazar. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Passes out front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Soderblom's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Past the midway mark in this period, Chicago's ahead 1-0. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Gets control of the puck. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
You gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only 1 goal away.
And he takes a shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Quick feed to Bastian. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Chicago's looking to break out. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Broberg.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Late goings of this period. The Blackhawks have taken a 1-0 lead. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Nice zone entry from the left. Moves it to Lafferty. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Del Mastro. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Burakovsky. Smart heads-up play to intercept the pass. Chicago's got the puck. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often and is clearly having a factor in the game. You know what the key to the power play is, James? Shoot the puck, and that's exactly what they did last power play, and they were successful on it right from the point. You have to have net front presence, though. You got to make sure you can get players in front of the net, not just for the screen, but to collect the rebound.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Schen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Blues win the draw here in their own end. Puck moves back to the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. The Blues will kill off a few extra seconds now. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Drills them. Big time stop. Tries to clear the puck. And they get it done. Works it across to Korchinski. Great positioning by the defender. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Sends it into the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Doan. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Blues have it against the wall. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Soderblom.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit. James, these are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Blocked in traffic. Blocked by Soderblom. Quick pass across to Doan. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it.
with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Sunfists recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Quick pass to Bedard. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Goalie with a stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Nazar's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a shot. A quick save. St. Louis has it behind the net. And a successful clearing attempt.
Buchnevich is almost back on the ice.
Handles the puck from the left side. Here's a short pass to Holloway. The Blackhawks come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Pinned up along the boards. The Blackhawks have it now. Moves it quickly over to Donato. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Toninato. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Across the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Korchinski. Stones him in front. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Takes the pass. From the left side, takes the pass. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Gets the puck in deep. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Ducks got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. That knocks them off the puck. The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis has the puck with time winding down here in the period. And now he angles it across to Joseph. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store. We're coming back with a clean sheet of ice on this. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Gotta love these games where it's a goaltending battle. James, both of them standing tall in their creases, making athletic saves, and really dialed in right from puck drop. It's only 1-0 in this one. It's been an entertaining one, but a lot of chances at both ends.
Picked off by Bedard. Gains the zone through the middle. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Steps across the blue line. And the puck skips away after that move.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Biden's got it along the wing. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Tries to get it over to Buchnevich. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. Slides it over to Korchinski. Chicago's got it along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Chicago's up 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He was totally locked in on that play. Receives the pass. Bjugstad's got the puck. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Tosses it to Korchinski. Moves it to Burakovsky. And he sidesteps the check there. And that slides right out to center ice. Saucer pass. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Feeds it up ahead. Quick shot. Turns it aside with a glove. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Handles the pass. And now he passes it to Tucker. Slides into Toropchenko. Reads the play and forces the turnover. And now he tries to get it across to Bastian. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Puts it on net. Great stop by Bennington. Quick pass to Toropchenko. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. And a quick save on that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes the feed at the point. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Soderblom's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blackhawks lead it 1-0. St. Louis wins the draw. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Sundqvist won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Dishes it off. Stops him cold. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Doan. Chicago's on the attack. There he is from the slot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Bennington.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Feeds it to Nazar. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
They'll go back to work for their special teams.
The specialty teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight. They're finding one another. They're opening the holes on the ice, and they're cashing in.
Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. From the blue line, they take control of it. Denied by Binnington. All sorts of pressure. Can they get this out? And now it's over to Nazar. St. Louis will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Schen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
On a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Blackhawks have it behind the net. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick shot! Too much traffic in the lane. And they get the puck out. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Great hit on the play. Takes a shot. The Blues gain possession of the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Rocks him. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well,
loose puck and he's in alone. Oh, what a save, goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Bedard. And he takes the feed.
Karavainen's execution on the power play has been terrific, James. Already has a power play goal, and now he's looking for another.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Here they come on the attack. Driving right to the front. Puts it on net. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Tucker's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
The Blackhawks have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. And they'll start with possession. Takes a shot. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We are all tied up in this one. The Blackhawks will play the puck from behind the net. Tony Nato's taking it from his own end. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Sends it across the ice. Neighbors picking up steam. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Moore. Dishes it to Tony Nato. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sundqvist. Sends the pass over. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
That's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James. They don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries.
Chicago's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, there's got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Bringing the physicality tonight. Bastian's Gaining momentum. Sends it in on the attack. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck across to Doc. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Parayko.
The Blues have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Dome. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Blues have it behind the cage. Works it across to Toropchenko. Through center. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Stops that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Blackhawks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Tiptoes around the poke check. Swing and a miss. Picked up along the boards by Lafferty. And he's ridden off the puck. Pad save, you've got to be better than that. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Blackhawks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Korchinski's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it to Kyrou. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Taken along the wall by Kyrou. Gruda's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Trying to get back on the attack now. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick pass over to Kyrou. Picks up the puck in his own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Here's a chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Bedard. And that's turned aside by Binnington. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis on the attack. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still lots of time left in the period. The Blackhawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Binnington's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Chicago's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Can't connect on the shot. Chicago's got the puck. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Passes it over. And he comes up with it.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He's doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
More than half the frame has been played here. Chicago's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff. St. Louis has the puck. Into the offensive end now. The Blues played along the wing. Takes the feed. Into the offensive end right puts it in deep. The Blues gain control of the puck. Puck grabbed by Falk. St. Louis plays it up the ice and takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Blues take control of the face-off. Neighbors takes the puck. Dumps the puck in. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Here they come up along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And he moves it up to Burakovsky.
Neighbors stick implodes, and that's so frustrating, but he grabs another, and he gets back engaging in the play.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Puck dumped in. The Blackhawks have it now. Slides it diagonally to Toninato. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he connects with the long bomb. To his teammate. Snagged with the glove by Soderblom.
Soderblom's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Here in the back half of this period, it's 2-1. Solid job tying up his opponent. Made the stop on that play. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Chicago's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he passes up to Crevier. On the attack along the boards. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
He grabs the loose. He's got a little jump. He's in. Bjugstad's got it in the defensive end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Blues are in transition. On the backhand. Oh, what a save by Soderblom.
Soderblom's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position. Tucker's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Laying the body. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Oh, big hit on the play. Puck scooped up by Toninato. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Can't keep a hold of it. Pokes it away in his own end. Through center along the wing. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
The Blackhawks have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a chance on the attack. The Blues have it against the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Great poke check on the reach. Takes a shot. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. I love his touches on this play and how he is around it all the time here. Right from the start of his shift, he initiates contact. He separates a player from puck here, James, and that's how they get possession. But then he gets another touch because he advances with the puck and he gets rewarded with the goal. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
And on the heels of that goal, he continues that point-a-game streak against this squad.
Well, he uses the emotion of these rivalry series games to his advantage here, doesn't he? And he elicits a ton of skill when he gets this puck off. But most importantly, James, is what he means to this team right now. I mean, every time he's on the ice, he's getting puck touches, and he's finding a way to put it to the net.
It's a straight-up race for the puck. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puts it on net. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Inside the offensive zone. Nice dish from the left wing. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Moves it to Burakovsky. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Binnington's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Denied by the puck stopper. Quick pass across to Bastian. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Shot! Oh, an unbelievable stop by Soderblom. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
The coach is visibly frustrated as he talks to the official, and this is mounted throughout the game. His team has been penalized a ton, and he is not happy. Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Feeds it over! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Blackhawks gain possession. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. From the boards, he takes that pass. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Slides it across to Donato. The Blackhawks carried along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Donato. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Bastian's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
St. Louis gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Schen's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty.
Joseph's almost out of the box.
Makes the save. Snagged with the glove by Soderblom.
Soderblom's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one.
That's a great job by the PK all the way from the entry, even once the power play unit got in. The ability to read the ice and know exactly where you want to go and where to pressure, that takes some skill. It's not just the power play that has it. Trust me, I know.
Chicago's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Thomas wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Quick pass to Bushnevich. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick shot, makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And a great save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The Blues have it behind the net. Angles it over to Broberg. Shot! Gives them nothing in front. And the puck stop for the team. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Chicago's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Slides it back to the blue line. Moore's taking it from his own end. Dumps it in. St. Louis has it near the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Gets the puck in deep. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Moore. The Blues grab possession with the puck. Throws it in. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And the middle frame almost done. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Tries to feed it over to Folk. And that's blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Ruda.
Now Mastro's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Lafferty. The Blues have it now. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Takes the feed from the left side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Picked up along the boards by Bjugstad. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's off target as it hits the body. Slides the puck down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Shen.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage. You got to...
And one last save! Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Blues have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
In close! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Dished on over to Bertuzzi. Broken up at center by Kyrou. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Taken by Thomas. Big save in front. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bertuzzi. And sends it just out of reach. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. The Blues are off to the box. Interference the call.
They got to take control of this game right now here, James, and that means they got to start being disciplined. I mean, multiple infractions. They're playing shorthanded almost all game. They got to find a way to get to even strength and garner up some kind of momentum.
Chicago's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Gets it out of his own end. Works it across to Doan. Feeds the puck to Burakovsky. St. Louis gains possession shorthanded. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Burakovsky. Fires it on net. And the puck skips off the glove. They get it out of the defensive end. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen. Reaches out and uses the stick. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Slides it across. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Drives it to the crease. Point blank stopped by Bennington.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
Bennington's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Denies the shooter on that play. Taken along the wall by Burakovsky. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Scrum along the wall. And that one's stolen at center ice. Unleashes a rocket. We're going to... face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Binnington's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession. Quick feed to Donato. Jones got it along the wing. Moves the puck to Thomas. Takes the feed. Fires it. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly.
Soderblom's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Moves it on over to Ruda. The Blues will play it in their own end. And the puck departs the zone. Dumps it in. Looks to get the puck over to Ruda. The Blues have it now. Grabs control of it at the point. Grabs it with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Here's a chance! And that's broken up. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Passes it over to Thomas. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Pushes it across to Toninato. Nice zone entry from the right side. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. From right out of midair, he bats it down. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kyrou. Shot! And that one's stopped. Oh, another great save right there!
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game and a timely save. That's one right there.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Moves it to Sundqvist. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Del Mastro's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he loses control of the puck. Dishes it off. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Quick pass to Shen. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Holloway's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Moore's won it off the face-off. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Here's a short pass to Holloway. Moves the puck. Oh, what a glove save by Soderblom!
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Lafferty's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Takes the feed at the back end. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Feeds it over on the rush. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Dumped in and they'll go off. The Blues gain control of the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Handles the puck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Lays the body into that play. Kairos gain the line and on the attack. Denied by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
What a stop!
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Blackhawks come up with the defensive zone draw. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK unit, James. Late in the game when they're up by one and they close and shut it down. Awesome job by everyone to figure out how to get it down the ice and kill some valuable seconds.
Back to the point it goes. Denies him. He got all of it. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Schen's going to play it against the half wall. Gets it over to Kaiser. Quick feed to Bedard. Looks to make a play over to Nazar. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Del Mastro. Puck picked up by Teravainen. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Moves it to Bastian. Slides it on over to Bjugstad. Passes it over. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Soderblom. They've got numbers. Oh, look at the pass. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Chicago's got a 3-1 lead. Bastian's won the draw inside his own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Parayko. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Chicago's got it into the offensive zone. Puts it on net and makes the save. Directed over to Toropchenko. He carries the puck up along the wing. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. And now it's to Smith. Slides the puck to Donato. Dumps it into the ozone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. With some open space at center. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Feeds it over. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. Sent into the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Takes the shot and turns aside the slapper with ease. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Denied by the goaltender. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. St. Louis has been snake-bitten tonight. All sorts of scoring chances. They've had the shot advantage, and yet they still find themselves trailing. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Chicago's got it now. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Thomas carries the puck in his own zone. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Burakovsky's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Guys, we know this PK is ranked toward the bottom of the league here, but they already killed off one penalty successfully tonight. They can stay true to their structure and gain good positioning. Maybe they can shut this one down too.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
North's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. And they send it right back to him. The Blues have it against the wall. Great pressure with the stick. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Quick feed to Folk. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Thomas will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lafferty's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. There's a chance on the backhand. Big top there. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Sabres are coming up next on the schedule, and a few tickets still available, I'm told, so get them while you can. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he turns that one aside.
Soderblom
Scores! 25 now on the year. He just continues to come up clutch.
I love his shot mentality, James. I mean, he has got a heater, and he's not afraid to unleash it. 25 on the season, showing his pure, natural goal-scoring ability.
The Blues definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Chicago's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick shot! Tom saving a howitzer! Frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. St. Louis needs to find a way to light the lamp as they trail in this third period. The Blues win the draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick shot! And that goes off course off a body. Puck picked up by Bedard. Here we go. Puck's in deep. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Pass across to Folk. Chicago's got the puck. Quick pass across to Nazar. Big time hit against the wall there.
Wow, that was a tough one, man. That was thunderous, and it even broke a pane of glass. There's going to be a stoppage in play here. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the back half of this period, the Blues have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. And now he moves it to Teravainen. Pass out front, and that goes off a stick.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Stones him in front. Slides the puck across to Bedard. Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Binnington.
Soderblom's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. Great read by Bertuzzi. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. The Blues looking against the half wall. The Blackhawks gain possession. And now he angles it across to Lafferty. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Takes the puck behind the net. Taken by Joseph. St. Louis steps inside. Feeds the puck over. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. St. Louis needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. Folks got the puck in his own zone. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on him. What a stop by Soderblom! Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Thomas.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Odd man rush. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Hard hit frees up the puck. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Binnington's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Blackhawks are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Ducks got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Blocked in front. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Torchenko. Here's the chance to the middle, and that's stopped. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Bastion's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Denied by Soderblom.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
The Blues need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Chicago's in transition. The Blackhawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Moves the pass in front. Jostled off the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exact.
Scores! What a finish there!
Well, he's relied upon for offense, and he delivers yet again. And while he does it, he tallies his 400th career point. What an incredible feat, James.
400! Wow! The Blues win it. Takes the pass. Cutting to the slot. No room for that one to get through. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Sends it in deep. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Oh, that takes it out, bounce and stays in.
Yeah, right off his teammate, and that's a tough one to take. You got to be aware of where that open ice is, and now his teammate is looking at him like, man, you just hit me.
Feeds the puck to Holloway. Moves it to Parayko. Intercepted at center by Teravainen. And offside, we'll get a reset here. You could feel the tension when this game was getting underway, and it's finally boiling over.
Well, you knew when these two teams were playing, you could mark your calendar for this, couldn't you?
Always. Always. Down to the ice, they go, and that was spirited.
It is spirited, and it's expected, James. I mean, there's no love lost between these two teams. This is exactly what I thought would happen. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back-and-forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much-needed rest, as fighting, it can be exhausting.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets, and here's the upcoming face-off. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Teravainen. Grabs it in his own end. Great reach with the poke check by Sundqvist. Unloads it and stops that big bomb. Sundqvist got it along the boards. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Here's a shot. Back-to-back saves there. Quick pass to Niemela. Puck grabbed by Joseph. He got all of that hit. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Nazar's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
The Blues gain control of the puck. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Folks got it against the boards. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Rocks him on the play. Picked up along the wall by Niemela. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Lafferty. The backhander, he scores! And there it is, number 20 on the year.
Well, that's a milestone, James. It isn't easy to beat the goaltenders in this league, and he's done it 20 times. When the game is tight, you really got to roll up the sleeves, and it's always about the details, and it's often the leaders of the team that have the good habits that lead to opportunity, and they certainly needed this one. You can see it on the bench right now.
And he gives it over to Moore. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off.
The Blues have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
And he loses control here. The Blues have it now. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Donato.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Slides it across. Blocked in traffic. Taken along the wall by Toropchenko. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And not much on that one. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blues need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Chicago's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down.
Binnington's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Chicago's got it in their own zone. The Blackhawks play it along the wing. Oh, and comes up with a stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Makes a move in front. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. In the final moments of this period, it's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Off the draw, they take possession. Carries it in. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Receives the pass. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. And that pass attempt is deflected. And now he tries to get it across to Bastian. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scooped up along the wall by Bastian. Doc's lugging the puck. Tosses it on to Doan. Fires it on net. Stops that one. Puck battle along the boards. Tees him up. And that's blocked. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
The Blues have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Here's a shot. Turns it aside. Slides the puck across to Holloway. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Bjugstad. Scores! He's on the board!
And this is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already. The Blues with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They've got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
He got all of that one. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Neighbors has had multiple scoring chances and good looks in this game. Finally drops it. You can certainly tell that he's happy about that one. I just love his game overall, though. He's been dominating in terms of offensive numbers. Just the way he's handled the puck, the way he's just been a magician in and around the net to create his own space, and he finally gets rewarded for it.
St. Louis has the puck. Unable to reach that one. The Blackhawks take it along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Parayko. Chicago's got it now. Turns it away. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Toss up the puck after that hit. Handles the pass. Picked up along the boards by Broberg. Tyler's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And another call against the home team, and these fans I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get three in a row like that.
And that brings an end to this one here this evening.